Good morning and welcome to another video. I've just made my way over to the Wirral side of the Mersey. I'm actually in Birkenhead at the docks, awaiting to board a Stena Line cruise ship. Well, sort of a cruise ship. It's an 8-hour journey taking me over to Belfast. Now I have booked into a 4-berth cabin as well with ensuite. So we're going to do a little check around that, and I'm obviously going to show you all the facilities that's available on the vessel. I am checked in, I have got my ticket already. We're just waiting for security to take us through to board. Well, that's probably the easiest check-in ever. Didn't even have to show anything, just gave my surname. I've been given my boarding pass and my room key. I'm on deck 8 in room 813. I'll show you that room a little bit later on. We're just waiting for them to pull the ropes off or whatever they do so that we can set sail.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board the Stena Anna.
So deck 8, room 813. So first impression, it's a lot bigger than what I thought, and it does look quite clean. I booked a 4-berth, and outside 4-berth you do have an option with an inside one where you've got no window, but for I think it was about £10 more you get a window. So let's have a little look around. So right by the door you do have a little bit of hanging space. That's all just my stuff. And there is a ladder for the bunk beds. A little bit of hanging space, a little bit of storage space. A full size floor to ceiling mirror. Smallish TV. You do have quite a lot of power points here that are like USBs and of course your power points. A little bit of a desk and a chair. I quite like this. There's a lot more in here than what I thought. Got the ensuite, we'll do that in a second. Aircon as well. And then you do have the 4 beds. 2 on that side. 2 on that side. And more power points and more USBs. And another little bit of a desk. As I said, it is 4 berth. So I do have an option of picking any bed that I want. I'll pull them all down and show you exactly what it looked like if there was 4 in the room. Now looking at it with the 4 in the room, I think it would be a little bit of a tight squeeze. But it's an 8-hour sailing, and if you're sailing overnight, then it wouldn't really matter, would it, because you'd be asleep. When I was booking this, I was umming and ahhing about whether to do a night crossing or a day crossing, but then I thought, well, with the night crossing, once you actually leave the dock and get out into the Irish Sea, you're not going to see anything. It's going to be pitch black. It leaves at 10:30 at night and arrives in Belfast at 6:30 in the morning. So I've opted for the day crossing because you're going to leave in the daytime at 10:30 and you arrive at Belfast at 6:30 at night. So it's daytime when you leave, daytime with your arrival. So you're going to see a lot more of the dock, Birkenhead dock, and you'll see a lot more of the Belfast docks when we arrive. So let's do the bed check. But you can see that these have all been put on, fresh on. All the beds have actually got bedding on, even though they know there's only one in the cabin. Let's have a look at this. Yeah. It's got this little tag on. Now, funny enough, they don't have pillow protectors on. They just have pillows. And there's no mattress protector either. But it looks nice and clean. Yeah, looks nice and clean. I like these little reading lights. Your remote for the TV. Shh. For an even better night's sleep, Stena Line. Are they expecting it to be noisy? Are they just earplugs? And that's the view from my cabin at the moment. Now that's a lot bigger than what I thought it would be. The whole cabin seems to be bigger than what I thought it would be. There's a lot more space. Your shower, that's nice and clean. Some shower gel, 2-in-1. It's everything you need. Step back here, you've got your sink. More gel, shaving point. I am surprised at the size of this. It's a lot bigger than what I thought it would be. Well, that's the cabin done. Time to check out what else is available on this Stena Line. Now there are 10 decks that I've noticed. We're up on the 10th deck at the moment, which is the observation deck. So we're on deck 9 and I am there. That's my point. Now I know on deck 9 it's mostly cabins and crew area, so there's not much on deck 9. So the only 2 decks we've got to explore is deck 8 and deck 7. Deck 9, deck 10 is the sun deck. Deck 8 you have your cabins, video games, truckers lounge, assembly point, movie lounge, kids play area, reclining lounge, the bar barista, toilets, recline lounge, gaming, toilets and plus room. And then deck 7, the vehicle deck, shopping, kids play area, assembly point, guest services, nursery room, kennel, public area, toilet, smoking area, cafe, barista, toilets and restaurant. And the rest of the decks are your vehicles. So we need to go to deck 8. Now the crossing over to Belfast is approximately 8 hours, so I thought I'd come back to the cabin and have a little lie down. And I've conked out. I've been asleep for over 2 hours, so that's how comfortable this bed is. So there you go, some of the prices on the Stena line. Fish chips, mushy peas with tartar sauce and a can of Lucozade. There's your prices. $14.95 for the fish chips and mushy peas and £2 for the can of Lucozade. Verdict on the fish, chips and mushy peas. Well, as you can see from the shades of the chips, you're getting totally different shades, which tell me that these are warm-ups. It's okay. Mushy peas are okay. But the guy did say he was going to go and cook some fresh fish, as opposed to stale fish. Is that? I don't know. But there's the fish, as you can see, nice and flaky, and it does taste nice. The fish does taste nice. Batter is real crispy. Chips letting it down. They are definitely warm-ups. Back from having something to eat. Regarding the food, I wouldn't rate the food at all. £16.95 for fish, chips, mushy peas and a can of Lucozade. Probably the Lucozade was the best thing of the meal. The fish was okay. Yeah, the fish was quite tasty. Chips, warm-ups. Total warm-ups from probably early this morning or dinner hour. They're definitely warm-ups. You can see the mix of chips. You can see the different colours where they put fresh ones and they did warm up the other ones which were darker. Mushy peas, okay. Was it worth £16.95? Probably not. Anyhow, bring sandwiches if you come on this one. Bring your own sandwiches with you. Right, regarding the crossing itself, is it worth it to take the ferry from Birkenhead over to Belfast? I did it for an experience. Would I do it again? I don't know. Probably if I was travelling with other people, then yes, it's well worth it, because the cabin itself was only 40 quid. Now, £40, and that's for up to 4 occupants. And then obviously you have to pay yourself for a foot passenger, which was on mine £32.50. But the actual ferry itself, there's quite a lot on here. There's a couple of movie cinemas with a choice of about 6 movies on, I think. You do have your bar, you do have about 3 or 4 lounges, you've got your restaurants, you've got arcades, and there's a couple of play areas for the children. Other than that, it's 8 hours of crossing. Do you want to waste 8 hours travelling to Belfast? I did it for an experience just to see what it's like. It was a good experience. I've enjoyed it. It's gone very quick because I had a couple of hours kip, so that was the other good thing about having a cabin. I would say if you're going to do it, get a cabin, especially if there's more than one person. £40 for up to 4 people. That's not really a bad charge. £10 each to have a cabin, and you can go to sleep for a few hours. Right, so the price itself, as I said, as a foot passenger was £32.50. The cabin was £40. Now there's extra charges, fees and dues. Doesn't say what that's for, but that's £1.50. And environmental adult charge, £2. I haven't got a clue what that is. But the total was £76. So for an 8-hour crossing, £76 with a cabin, I don't think that's too bad. As I said, so your foot passengers would be £32.50 each. So it is 1, 2, 3 times it by £32.50, and then £40 for the cabin. It's well worth it because you can have a shower. I think the night crossing is only £50 for the cabin. So, you know, if you're doing a night crossing and you want to have a little bit of a kip and of course have a shower, then it's worth getting the cabin. Even for one person, £40 for 8 hours. I can come away from the noise out there. There are quite a few children on, the schools are broke up, so there's quite a few children running around because they're bored. They're trying to find things to do. So, you know, you can get away from that. You've got your own TV, you can sit and watch a bit of telly if you want, you can do a bit of work. So for £40, and as I say, I keep saying that's up to 4 people, it's well worth the price. So £76 in total. What do you think? Put it down below. Have you done this before? Have you travelled over to Belfast at all on the Stena Line? What was your journey like? I've hardly felt anything. Coming out of Birkenhead, we felt a little bit rocky. But now going across the Irish Sea, I haven't felt a thing. We're about to dock in about, it's going to be about another hour, I think. Just over an hour. We arrive in Belfast at 6:30. So I'm bringing this video to a close. Hope you've enjoyed it. Tell me down in the comments down below, would you do this? Do you think it's comfortable enough? I think it's quite good. I mean, if you want to have a nice drink, you can sit at a bar. Bit expensive. Prices on here, as I say, I class them as an airport. So imagine what you're paying in the airport, you're paying it here. It's exactly the same. So put down in the comments down below, would you do this? Would you like to do it? Have you done it before? What do you think of it? I'm off to Belfast to do a couple of hotel reviews, so watch out for them. They'll be coming your way shortly. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and of course hit that notification bell. If you do all 4 of them, it pushes the algorithm and YouTube will push this out to more people, and it does help the channel grow. So please do all 4 of them. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.